here's a good look at TIAA Bank Field. Today, we're set for a good AFC matchup between the Kansas City Chiefs and the Jacksonville Jaguars. Fights loose. And he'll be brought down shy of the 20, so the decision to bring it out of the end zone, not a good one.
At their own 18-yard line.
So from inside the 20, here's 1st and 10 at the 18. Now here's Mahomes. Oh, he's going to air it out right away. And that's caught inside the 30. And all the way in for a Kansas City touchdown. Tyreek Hill, 82 yards. And the Chiefs are going to take a first-quarter lead. They're the favorite, no question. And when they score like that on the opening drive to set the tone, you're the underdog on the other bench. That's hard, isn't it?
Yeah, because you can't bring the home crowd into it, because you're counting on that to be a part of your equalizer, ride their momentum. But you have to give them something to cheer for. So now what you're worried about is they're better than we are. We can't get going. Are we about to get blown out?
Good news, still a long way to go.
At their own 25-yard line.
Minshew going to lead up the Jaguars 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line. Off the play fake, he'll set up to throw it. And he's got his man in stride, complete. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8, 2nd and 2.
To James Robinson. It's a gain of 8. Brings up
looking to throw again on 2nd down. Minshew caught out left side by Robinson. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Flag comes in. This might be a free play. This one hauled in, and again it's Robinson. And he'll be brought down shy of the 40 at the 38-yard line. And that one was relatively easy to see. I noticed that from up here.
Yeah, it doesn't take a whole lot, does it? Sometimes you get multiples. What I always love on these offsides is when each side points at the other. Hey, you did it. No, you did it. They deciphered that one correctly.
Following the penalty, it's 1st and 5, and you got to think offensively, all kinds of options. Here's a throw out wide, complete to his running back right side. That catch good for only a couple. Now, Charles, what's the mindset here offensively? You gave up a touchdown pretty quickly. Would it have changed if you had gotten to stop and it would be 0-0 right now, or no?
I wouldn't think so. I think in most cases, just down a touchdown, you know, I mean, we're just getting started here. It should be a long way to go. You think to yourself, stick with the game plan, all the things you worked on in practice. But you have some teams that when they get down, their natural tendency is to aggressively strike back. And let's see if they want to get outside of the game plan we expect and try and be aggressive on their first series.
And some room to work. 20.
You'll get nothing.
He's going down the left side. It's a foot race. And he's brought down, but not before he reaches the 8-yard line. 36 yards on the play.
I hope we give enough respect to the big guys up front because they have been getting it done on this drive. The holes have been large, and they've been barreling through them, picking up first downs.
DJ Chark, the intended target, but it'll be 2nd and goal.
Brings up 2nd and goal.
And they'll run it. This is James Robinson. It'll go as no gain on the play, and now they're looking at a 3rd and goal.
No gain on the play. Brings up 3rd and goal.
On 3rd down, it's Thompson, and he will maneuver his way down to about the 7. Only able to pick up a yard, and that's going to leave him with a long 4th and goal. On 4th and goal, here's the option. Going quickly out to the right side. Down well shy of the goal line. They get the completion but cannot push forward into the end zone, and that will force a turnover on downs. On 1st and 10, here's Mahomes, eluding the pressure right. On the run, he'll let this go deep right side. He rifles one that's intercepted. It's C.J. Henderson picking it off.
This is too easy.
And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown. Well, you don't want to coach him, Charles, to stay in the pocket on every play, but I guess that's the danger of getting outside. outside of the pocket, extending a play and making a bad throw turns into 6 points the other way.
Yeah, sometimes when you get outside the pocket, your vision actually gets obscured.
Oh, and now they're going to fake it. Oh, no, and it's intercepted. And now nothing but green ahead of him. 30, 10, and he takes it all the way back. It's a pick two, if you will, as that play backfires in a big way.
I know they didn't tack on the 2 points, but I liked their attempt. After the interception return for a touchdown, I was thinking to myself, forget kicking it, go for 2, and they did.
Well, yeah, and everybody's scrambling. Maybe you catch the defense on their heels. They weren't ready to be out there.
Yeah, it's almost like a sudden change, right? There's a turnover, you take it away, they stuck it in the end zone, keep the momentum going. Give credit to the defensive guys for rallying and stopping that 2-point attempt.
Now Mahomes to try again after the pick six. That to his running back, Edwards-Helaire. And he's going to get this inside the 30. Nice play for Kansas City, picking up the first 18 yards that time. On first down, Mahomes, flush to his right. This is caught. And all the way to the 2-yard line there before crossing over out of bounds. Charles, did I just hear that right? They declined the personal foul. 3 yards, they just declined them.
And I have to think that the official is thinking to himself, did I just hear that correctly, that you declined that one? All I can think of is that someone on the field got confused. Because they had to, because you're going to take the yards on that penalty each and every time.
Oh, jumping early from his tight end spot. Maybe trying to get a jump start on that route.
Yeah, I think you're exactly right about that. And oftentimes when you see that, that means the play call was supposed to come in his direction, and he was eager to go catch a pass.
From the gun, it's Mahomes. And they'll be driven back here, losing yardage to the 10-yard line. It'll go as a loss on the play. Not what you need down here. It's going to be 2nd and goal.
If you're a selfish player and you're throwing the ball, you're cool with the completion. Maybe not so cool with the yardage loss, though. Huh?
Yeah, you went backwards on the yardage. It kind of works like a sack for the defense there.
Yeah, it's a really big play for them, right? Able to figure it out, sniff it out, and finish it off.
They'll roll him out right. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete.
They certainly had good starting field position on that drive, but couldn't do anything with it after 3 plays. Have to admit that that's a disappointing end to excellent field position. When that drive started, they had 6 points that they were thinking about.
They go for it on 4th and goal, but that winds up incomplete. They can't hook up here on the 4th down pass attempt, and the Jaguars are going to take possession here on the turnover on downs.
Brendan, let's file this play away for later. Let's note this play because, to me, it's not out of the question that the decision to pass up the 3 there could come back to haunt them later on.
Robinson, the ball.
A solid run on first down. Gain of 7 leaves them with a 2nd and 3.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3 at the 17.
And this time he's not going anywhere. They'll get him down right at the line of scrimmage. Call it no gain that time as it's going to leave him with a 3rd and about 3 to go.
It's 3rd down and 4.
And he's able to get the first here as he's taken down at the 25. A strong 8 yards will keep this drive rolling. And this will be a gain of 5 as he gets it to the 30.
Robinson, the ball carrier. Tano Passanio on the tackle. It's a gain.
Ball on the 30. They'll come up with a 2nd and 5. After 1, our score 9-6. From the 30 on 2nd down. Minshew. Hit as he throws there. Incomplete. Keelan Cole, the intended target. And it's 3rd and 5.
Well, we always talk about how you've got to be quick when you go through your progressions, and here's another prime example. Trying to look downfield, he was standing in the pocket, but just couldn't find anyone open, could he?
No, not enough time. They hit him and forced that incompletion. He's going to float this one deep right side, and that's going to wind up incomplete. However, we do have a flag down. Let's check in with our referee.
No!
Well, instead of fourth down after the incompletion, it'll be first down, roughing the passer.
Coaches love their defenses to be aggressive, but they want them to be smart as well. Have to leave the quarterback alone at a certain point.
Shotgun handoff to Thompson. And he'll be taken down just shy of midfield after a gain of about 4. The run. Second and 6. From the gun, Minshew to throw. He's got it complete to Thompson. And he got blown up. Losing yardage on the play back at the 44.
The tackle made back at the 44-yard line.
Minshew throwing on third down. The open man is Shark. It's complete. Touchdown, Jaguars. DJ Shark, 56 yards. And the Jaguars have taken the lead. And sometimes those slants, they can be so tough to defend after the catch. It just happens so quickly.
And really, what gets set up there is how quickly everything happens. Ball's out of the hands of the passer in a hurry, and he just takes it and goes.
He went all the way into the end zone. And he is going to lose yardage here.
Well, partner, since this new two-point rule came into play, offenses spend a lot more time working on it. That means the defenses are doing the exact same thing.
And Lambeau now, after the touchdown, he'll kick this one away. Very short kick taken right at the 20. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line.
At their own 29-yard line.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. And this offense last time turned it over, went for it on fourth, didn't get it. They're lucky, though, because no points against the team on. And it's caught inside the 30. And all the way down to the 24-yard line.
It's a gain of
Mahomes finding Hill for a big play. 48 yards. Rolling to his left. And it's in. He was trying to get it to Tyreek Hill that time. But it'll be second down.
Second and 10 at the 24-yard line.
Looking to throw is Mahomes. Escaping the pressure right. Mahomes hit. He lost the football. And did the Jaguars come up with it? They did.
Mahomes on the keeper.
Let's be frank. You hate the fumble at the end of the play. But prior to that, I liked a lot of what was going on. Tucks it down, takes off, picks up good yardage. But in that portion of the field, that close to the sideline,
step out.
Yeah, either get down or get out of bounds. Take care of the ball.
Yeah, he had the yards, but then the mistake. So a jump there defensively.
And it's a killer. Watch the football. Don't move across the line of scrimmage until the ball moves.
They're going to be stopped up on this first down run. He might have gotten back to the line of scrimmage, but that's it.
Damian Wilson on the tackle. No gain on the play. Brings up second down at the 17.
And he's taken down. It's a gain of 3 from the 17 to the 20.
The ball carrier.
The Jaguars on third down. They've been good, 3 for 4 thus far. This time they face a 3rd and 2.
3rd and 2.
And he'll be taken down, losing yardage back at the 9-yard line.
The Wildcat.
Well, it wasn't so much that looked like the offense was threatening. They were. I mean, they had great field position, but how about the defense on that one? Huge stop on third down. It wasn't just a stop. Look at the loss of yardage, and it changes the play calling and the thought process for the offense now. Big-time play for the D, and now they have the advantage.
Here's Logan Cook now, as his first punt will come from inside his own end zone. And from their own end zone, it's a fake. Oh, and this turns into a mess as it's intercepted. Picked off by the Honey Badger, Tyrann Mathieu. And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown.
Kansas City.
It goes without saying, but I'm going to say it anyway. That's a ball he would like to have back, and it lands right in the lap of the defender from there. He doesn't have very far to go before he gets to the end zone, and he got there in a hurry.
Point after, right down the middle. And that will make this a 4-point game.
Harrison Butker.
So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick six. And now the kick is away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. Jacksonville back on offense and ready to take over. Minshew and the Jags now with a 1st and 10 at their 25-yard line. Space to maneuver at the 40. Defenders giving chase, but I don't think they're going to get there. Touchdown, Jaguars. James Robinson, 75 yards. And once again, the Jaguars are back out in front. And now they'll empty the backfield here as they elect to go for 2. And we didn't even get a chance to settle in for that drive. A quick 5 yards, and they find the end zone.
Don't you get the sense that film study was behind this one, that they saw something that they thought they could take advantage of? The key is calling it in the right situation, knowing when it exists to go to it. They did exactly that. They've got to feel really good about what they did in advance of this game.
Just looking down at the sideline now, their defense is like, man, can you have strung that out just a few plays? Give us a break. Back out there.
Hey, man, give that water break and get on out there and play.
Minshew, 1st and 10. Buying time to his left. He'll fight his man, Laviska Shenault. And he'll get this to the 30-yard line before crossing over out of bounds. 23 yards, the final tally.
On any given pass play, you never know exactly where your exit points are going to be. On this play, he was flushed to his left, still on the run, able to accurately throw the football for a nice 1st down.
Minshew's going to try and run it, and he'll lose yardage. Brought down at the 32. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
A loss of 2 brings up.
And Minshew going to keep it again. And the Chiefs D closes in on him again, and they drop him behind the line. 3rd down, now even tougher. 3rd and 13 after that loss of a yard.
A loss of a yard. It's now 3rd and 13.
A reminder coming up here at halftime, we'll ship you off to Orlando. Jonathan Coachman will have first-half highlights and analysis from a back-and-forth first half that we've seen. And that play went nowhere. Losing yardage. It'll be back at the 36. Not at all what they envisioned on 3rd down. 3 yards in the wrong direction. A battle for it, and it's intercepted. Picked off around the 27.
Well, that's a drive killer right there. Not a really confident throw either. This one was kind of up for grabs, and it's going to come down the hands of the wrong team.
So after the INT, here's Mahomes. And going deep for Hill. This is caught inside the 15. And he will take it on in for a Chiefs touchdown. Tyreek Hill with his 2nd touchdown here in this first half. And the Chiefs are once again going to retake the lead.
Well, if the plan is to come in here and go toe-to-toe with these guys, it certainly does not hurt if you hit them with a big shot along the way, too.
That's got to give them some confidence. And the other thing right now, it quiets this crowd, at least for the time being.
Yeah, that is what is called the intended consequence of their actions.
Andy Reid never one to shy away from taking chances. He'll go for 2. And here's Edwards-Helaire. They're going to try and run. And he will get into the end zone to extend the lead by 2 more.
Jaguars.
The penalty got him half the distance to the goal down to the 1, made that try a little easier.
Yeah, without a doubt, and it opens up your playbook, doesn't it? From the 1-yard line, run, pass, do whatever you want there, and they did it successfully.
So with the missed PAT in his rearview mirror, he goes back out to kick this one off. Fielded in the end zone. And this will not be brought out. It's a touchback.
At their own 25-yard line.
Here again comes Gardner Minshew. He's had a solid start to this game, but bottom line is they're losing, so he doesn't care about his stats. He just wants to right the ship on the scoreboard.
He wants to actually increase his stats because he feels like if he does, that means things will get better for his team, maybe get him back into the ball game or into the lead. In these situations, I remember playing with a quarterback once where he actually ran out onto the field first ahead of everyone else just to say, guys, let's go. Try and create that energy, create that spark.
Well, so far he has 1 touchdown, 1 interception. He'll be looking for that second touchdown now. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11. And he will lose yardage back to the 34-yard line. A loss of 1, now a loss of 2, and they're staring at a 3rd and 13. And he will lose yardage here. A 3-yard loss. 4th down now. Now the Jags will use the second of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 34 seconds to go before halftime. And it appears the offense is going to try this again. They've yet to convert the first 3 times on 4th down, but they're going once more. They're indeed going for it as they look to throw. And he'll lay out and pull it in. What a diving catch there. And, partner, I'm not really sure what in the world they were thinking on 4th and long there at this stage in the game, but you think social media may be firing up a little bit right now?
Oh, the coach is trending right now. Right? There's no doubt about it. People are wondering what that decision was. But it takes me back to a number of years ago. A very successful coach in the league had told himself.
And now look at this. Big gain, but a fumble. And the Jags grab it. And his guys are going to take over at the 21-yard line. That's unfortunate because he had a nice run going, but give credit to the defense. They got a hand in the cookie jar there, CD.
You have to think about vision, finding a place to get down after you know you've gotten all you can out of a run. And obviously ball security is paramount. In today's football, everyone's coming after the rock. You've got to make sure you protect it and protect the yardage you just gained.
And he'll let this one go deep for Chark. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete. Rashad Breeland there defensively and able to knock that one down to the ground. From the 21, it's 2nd and 10. Minshew sets to throw. And he's taken down. A Chiefs sack. Now here's a timeout as they're going to get it with 8. Seconds remaining here in the first half.
Back at the 17-yard line.
So 3rd and long after the sack. Tough road for Minshew and the Jags.
53's a mark. 53. Check 53. No check. Check 50. Check 50.
Here's Minshew. And he'll let this one go deep for Chark. And that's caught inside the 30.
Get off the field.
And he's in for the touchdown on the final play of the first half. The prayer is answered.
How did they get that done?
So instead of trailing into the lockers, they grab the lead with the clock reading all zeros before intermission.
I would love to go into the locker room with them because right now they're riding a nice wave, aren't they? They're feeling good about themselves. But I know the coach is going to be talking to them about calming down, taking it easy. We've got a whole second half. But use the way we finished the first first one to start the second.
And he is going to lose yardage here.
Keeps the score, Jaguars.
So we've reached half. And now due to apparent time constraints, we fast forward to the beginning of the second half.
Harrison Butker to kick off for Kansas City.
Butker now to kick this one away. Yeah, that'll be a little too hot to handle as it will skip through the end zone for a touchback here. Out come the Jaguars now as they'll go on offense first here in this third quarter. And the points, they have come fast and furious in this quarter.
You really don't want to be on the defensive side of the ball right now, do you? Because you're either thinking, my replacement may get an opportunity.
Your head better be on a swivel.
Totally. Or maybe I just need to get out of the game for a while because I just can't slow these guys down. They've got to figure out a way to just...
And Minshew with nowhere to go, and they take him to the ground. Don't need it all back at once, but you figure they're going to need something here. 17 yards to go on second down.
I think normally we would talk about this more.
Under pressure again, and down he goes again. The Mississippi State man, Chris Jones, with a sack there. After the sack, they'll come up now third and long.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised to see them run the ball here just to try and get some space.
And he'll let this one. Oh, this is taken in. It's complete. Past the 20, 10, 5.
Oh, that's the way to run it, boy.
And oh, so close as he takes it all the way to the 2-yard line. They knew they had the free play after the penalty. They get great yardage so they can decline that penalty.
And one of the things we've seen develop more and more in recent years are teams seeing that penalty occur and still taking the big shot downfield and hoping to gain the yardage as we just saw there. They practice it, they work on it, and this time they're successful.
Second and goal, and they will try again from the 2-yard line. Looking to throw it. Minshew dancing to his left. And he takes it in. Touchdown, Jacksonville. A 2-yard touchdown grab. And the Jaguars add 6 to their lead.
You get down near the goal line, this is where having a sure-handed tight end becomes a luxury, and it pays off big time, especially when the defense sells out against the run. He finds himself open for an easy touchdown.
And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down.
Is no good.
So tried to throw it in for 2 points, but the D got home, brought him down.
Yeah, got home, which means there had to be good coverage, just had nowhere to go with the ball. Typically, you're trying to throw quick hitters, quick slants, maybe even a quick fade. Nothing was open. He ends up getting sacked.
So they hit the ball before it went 10 yards. I know that's tough, but you got to stay disciplined.
It is difficult because you're so eager to go get the football. It's that type of a play, but you're exactly right. You have to have the discipline to let it go 10 first.
Now a throw for the All-Pro Kelsey is complete. And past the 35, he'll be dropped a yard or two shy of the 30. It'll be a pickup of 16 and a Chiefs first down. To throw, it's Mahomes. Flushed out right. Complete, the tight end Kelsey. And he's taken down, but not before reaching the 10-yard line. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another first down. Mahomes going to throw, being chased out left. And he's going to keep it here. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, second and 2.
2-yard line. 8 yards on the pickup. Brings up second and 2.
To throw again on second down. Mahomes. And that is caught for the touchdown. Kansas City. Mahomes hitting his favorite target, Travis Kelsey, on the touchdown pass. And the Chiefs are a 2-point conversion away from tying this thing up. And here's Edwards-Helaire. They'll try and run it in with Bell. And he'll get into the end zone as the 2-point conversion is successful. Still time to work with on the clock, but they wanted the tie now, and they got it.
And I love their aggressiveness. Go ahead and get it done, get the game tied. Now your team has the momentum, and you're staring across the field saying, let's see if you can match us.
So a tie ball game here as the kick's away. Taken about 7 yards deep. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback.
At their own 19-yard line.
Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. And their lead has evaporated in this third quarter. It's tied once more as they begin with a 1st and 10. And now the throw taken in by Chark. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. That'll go as a pickup of 32 on the catch and run. Now Minshew. Got a man, and he hits him in stride. And this one goes nowhere. Losing yardage on the play back at the 46. So it goes as a completed pass, but they lose a full 5 yards. And that was a heck of a play there on the outside.
Partner, sometimes I think on a play like this is...
Got a man, it's caught inside the 10. And he'll be marked down all the way inside the KC 10.
1st and goal at the 6-yard line.
Stepping up, he'll try and run. 2 yards the gain on the keeper, and it's 2nd down. 2 of their 3 red zone trips so far they've come up empty on. They'll look to reverse that trend on 2nd and goal. Steps away to his left. Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete. He was looking to get that one to Chris Thompson, but now it's 3rd and goal. Out of the gun is Minshew. To the end zone, but it's incomplete.
That was a touchdown if he could have hung on. Instead, it was a well-timed collision to jar that one free.
Down and goal.
A field goal would break the tie, but look at this. Instead, they're going to go for it on 4th and goal. The quick slant caught. And he will get this into the end zone for a Jaguar touchdown. Tyler Eifert, 2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far. And the Jaguars have moved out in front.
Point conversion.
Big 4th down conversion for the score, and the defense, that is a tough pill to swallow.
Big time for them. How about them just deciding to go for it on 4th down? And, okay, forget the field goal, because that looked like an easy 3 points. Yeah, you might issue and found a way to get it into the end zone. Give them big credit for that.
The kickoff for Jacksonville.
And Lambeau now, after the touchdown, he'll kick this one away. Fielded right around the 8. And no alley to be found. The coverage was solid, and he's dropped at the 18.
At their own 18-yard line.
The Chiefs ready to rock again on offense. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go away from what you did before because that worked. But
it's caught inside the 25. And he just falls short down at the 1-yard line. Mahomes finding Hill for a big play. 81 yards. And looked like some movement there. Let's get the call.
False start, offense.
Maybe anticipating a blitz, and they jumped.
Yeah, and if we saw it, you know that they saw it. The bad guys might have been coming on that play. Had to pick them up, and they jumped.
Now Edwards-Helaire. And he goes backwards on this one. Losing yardage to the 7. It's a loss of a yard there, and it's 2nd down. Now here's Mahomes. He's got it. Touchdown, Chiefs. Mahomes finding Tyreek Hill. And the Chiefs are a 2-point conversion away from tying this thing up. Andy Reid never one to shy away from taking chances. He'll go for 2. It's been quite the game for him individually. A trio of touchdown catches now.
So pick a route, any route. Whatever you want him to run, he's going to do it and do it well and end up in the end zone. This has really been fun to watch.
So we're right back where we started. All even as the kick's away. This taken in about 4 yards deep. And they'll get him down right around the 25, actually the 26 officially, so a net gain of 1 there.
At their own
The Jacksonville offense set to begin their next drive. Good drive last time. Really effective passing the football. Do you maybe mix it up, now go to the ground game and surprise the defense a little bit?
I would anticipate the defense making some changes, but I wouldn't necessarily just absolutely go in the opposite direction. They're doing so well throwing the ball.
Yeah,
I wouldn't change it up until they showed me a reason to do so.
He's going to go deep for Conley. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there, trying to take a shot, but it's third down. The Jaguars on third down. They've hit on half of them, 5 for 10. This is 3rd and 7. The throw taken in by Cole. And he will be very close to a first down, but I see the closed fist of the referee, and that means 4th down.
One of the money routes for any offense, the drag route. So tough to defend because the receiver can stop at any point and make himself available to the quarterback and get a completion. But I love the communication we saw there. All the defenders pointing out the receiver where he was going, and then they're able to rally to the ball after the catch and stop him short of a first down.
Give him 9 there on the first down completion. Throwing again on 2nd down. Minshew got an open man, Keelan Cole. And he's going to get it down to the 33-yard line here. That one a first down pickup of 8. And he'll let this one go deep for Chark. And incomplete on the deep ball.
After what they've faced during this game where they've given up a ton of yards downfield, there has to be a measure of revenge right there for the secondary. They've been shredded throughout the game and finally forced an incompletion.
And he's taken down, but not before reaching the 10-yard line. 23 yards on the play. They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And the Jaguars are going to be set up with a 1st and goal. He couldn't quite reach the chalk, but they'll have it at the 1-yard line. That was the 9th play of the drive, and they pick up 9 yards with it. Eluding the pressure right. And he takes it in. Touchdown, Jacksonville. A 1-yard touchdown reception. And the Jaguars have moved out in front.
And that 3rd counter there gives them the lead, and it's obvious they've needed everything that he's given them today. The 3 touchdowns, that's impressive, but without him, they're not winning this game.
And he's got it. So the 2-point conversion is good, and they add on to their 4th quarter lead. And around the goal line, especially on 2-point tries, sometimes the QB's best friend is that big target, the tight end.
I love how you described it because you know he's going to have some length and some catch radius as well as a big body to keep people away from the football.
Fields it in the middle of the end zone.
That's what it is, baby.
And that decision to bring it out ends up not being a good one. Costs him about 5 yards as he's tackled at the 20. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. There's still plenty of time here in the 4th quarter. Just a 1-possession game, down 8. They'll be looking for the touchdown and 2-point conversion. And that's caught inside the 35. And he takes this into the end zone for a Chiefs touchdown. Tyreek Hill, an 80-yard touchdown. And the Chiefs are a 2-point conversion away from tying this thing up.
But they certainly aren't afraid to dial up the long ball, and fans dig the long ball. And they absolutely needed it, and guess what? They got it. How about that?
And now, 2-point conversion away from tying this game up. So they elect to pass there on the 2-point try. Sometimes could prove risky there. It worked out.
Yeah, and I love how you bring up that it can prove risky because if you get it intercepted and they return it, that's 2 points for the defense, but not on that play.
And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. Getting set to go again as we look at the back, heading onto the field again. So after that hot start, the numbers here show the decline. What has the defense done adjustment-wise?
Sometimes when you have a running back who's getting off to a hot start, you've got to catch him before he really gets going. So you change what you do across the defensive front. Instead of the linebackers being back a few yards, you bring them up closer. It's what we call mugging the line of scrimmage, taking away a lot of blocking angles and gaps, and maybe stopping him before he can get going.
Mugging the line of scrimmage, okay.
Yeah, in this case.
And a short gain there as he'll get it up only to about the 24. Just not a whole lot of room to operate there on that carry.
No, not at all. They did a really nice job staying in their proper places and not allowing any lanes to open up.
And he is going to lose yardage here. Now the Jags will use the second of their timeouts. That's going to leave them with just one remaining here in this fourth quarter.
It's fourth down.
Here's Logan Cook now. On, we think, to punt, though he's faked it earlier, but he was unsuccessful. Now they're going to fake it from deep in their own territory. Oh, but this is going to backfire as it's intercepted. It's the Honey Badger, Tyrann Mathieu. And he's able to get it back to right around the 27.
Intercepted by the Chiefs at the Jaguars.
So how about that for a momentum switch?
We're in the fourth quarter, and it's a tie game. You've got to take care of the football here. Now their opportunity to take the lead right out the window, and everything is flipped in the other direction.
Throwing on first down is Mahomes. And it's a short one here, complete to his tight end. 5 yards on the catch there, brings up second down. That's a staple of this offense. Drag route to the tight end.
Yeah, he's unable to use his size to break off much more yardage after the catch, but still an effective gain nonetheless.
Blitz coming, and down he goes.
Patrick Mahomes sacked. A loss of 7 yards.
Possibly a turning point. Big play coming. This is third and long. So the Chiefs in possession of the ball as we welcome you back. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. On the move to his left. And he gets it all the way down inside the 10 and mark him at the 5. Turns out to be a great idea to tuck that one. Good for 24 yards.
All right, partner, I'm a defender, but I've got to express my admiration there. Moving around, making it happen, and instead of worrying about protecting himself, he goes and gets the first down. I've got to give it to him on that one.
Normally, you don't want your guy taking shots, your quarterback, but it's winning time here in the fourth quarter. If he needs to make those plays with the legs, go ahead, right?
Yeah, no doubt about it. At this stage of the game, all protections, they're off.
Back to throw, Mahomes. That one complete to Hill. And just shy of the goal line as he's out of bounds right at the 1. A gain of 9 there. Sets up second and goal.
Second and goal at the 1-yard line.
They come out with 1 back and 3 tight ends. They'll try to run with Edwards-Helaire. And they will stop him after a fairly minimal pickup. Calling a gain of a yard as they get a little bit closer here. It's third and goal. And no movement for the field goal unit to break this tie. They're going to go for this thing. Fourth and goal. Here we go. And he takes this into the end zone for a Chiefs touchdown.
Kansas City.
Patrick Mahomes taking it in. And the Chiefs have broken our tie as they take the lead.
Hey, that score deserves our respect, deserves our excitement. But I'm looking at the clock, and I'm thinking there's a long way to go in this one.
Ideally, they would have liked to milk a little bit more time off. Now, on the other sideline, you start to get the crew together and say, this is what we practiced the 2-minute drill for, right?
Yeah, you hope you've been in that situation before, and if you haven't, you just have the confidence, hey, let's go down there and get this thing done.
Oh, they flip it to the kicker. He looks like he's going to throw it. And his throw's going to be incomplete.
No good on the fake extra.
Let me go ahead and show my age a little bit. I liked it when they would fake it from the 3-yard line, right? When you'd line up, go ahead, and oh, there's a fake, and he's going to get 2. That's great.
Harrison
But from the 15,
Kansas City.
the risk-reward, it's just not there.
So risky to get 15 yards on a fake. Well, you see the result right there.
Yeah, I know these young whippersnappers are trying to do different things in this game, but let's go back to old reliable. Kick the ball through the post.
Get off my lawn.
That's darn right.
So Minshew and the Jaguars down by 6. 1:07 remaining. How will this thing pan out? We'll watch as they come up on first down. Steps away. Open out on the left side. This is Cole. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. And a flag comes in as that one falls incomplete. Well, let's see who this is on.
Offense.
In the pocket, chucked it away, flag comes down.
So you got to move a little bit, right? Know where you are on the field, have some awareness. Tackle to tackle. You got to get outside of that tackle box in order to get that done.
And he's got his man in stride, complete. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. That'll go as a pickup of 32 on the catch and run. Quick hitter here, it's complete. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. Add the gain here to the previous play, and it's better than 40 yards total. That's what they need right now. Get the first down, get out of bounds, stop the clock.
Just playing smart football, understanding the situation, making the plays necessary, and making sure that clock stops at every opportunity.
And that will be incomplete with a clock down now to 13 seconds. He was looking for James O'Shaughnessy as tight end. And now it's second down. They'll look to throw. That'll be incomplete with 9 seconds now showing on the clock.
Intended for James O'Shaughnessy. Brings up third down and 10.
And we've got a timeout. 9 seconds remaining. An important play right here, 3rd and 10.
And I would expect pressure here.
He's back to throw. And it's caught. And he's in for the touchdown. And in the final seconds, forget overtime. They've just likely won this thing in regulation.
Well, that's the one they had to have. Put them in a position where they're tied up, but I got to get out of the way. We still got an extra point that's pretty crucial.
That's right, just one more element to complete the victory. Again, Minshew looking to throw. And this one's caught. And their 4th quarter lead grows by a couple more. Well, they got it, but this just made no sense. And why did they go for 2?
I have no answer for you. But fortunately for them, they got it done, so they don't have to answer to us at all.
The onside kick is recovered by...
Well, 4th quarter, they felt like they needed the football back. Unfortunately, they couldn't get it.
And I know we brought analytics into the game, and someone has said here that the data says that when a team's expecting an onside kick, 80...
a crusher there as it's intercepted. Picked off by Sidney Jones. And that is going to seal this victory as time.